Hello, lovelies. Hello, superstars. You're welcome to MDEB Creative World. And today we'll be learning how to make this trendy beret, this Pira beret cap. That's what we'll learn how to make today. If you know you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please, you're a first timer, we'll welcome you to today's tutorial. And if you're a whole timer that always return back here, we'll welcome you once more to today's tutorial. Today we'll be learning how to make this trendy spiral berets. That's what we'll be learning how to make. Materials needed for this tutorial is our boning, any fabric that is stretchy, and also your candle glue gum, your needle and your thread. So let's go. For this tutorial, let me start with the boning. For the first line of boning, we'll be using 32 inches. The second line, we'll be using 29. The third line, 25. The fourth line, 21. And the fifth line, 13 inches. These are the 5 pieces of boning we are going to be using. So I'll put this one aside for the now. You can use any of the boning of your choice, the one that is bigger than this one. Then for the fabric, the back of the base, we'll be using the 30 inches. This one here is 13 inches. This stretchy part is 13 inches by 22.5 inches. But here now is more than 22.5 inches because I'm having the band on it. So the band will be taking out 3 inches for the band. So the band will be using 21 inches by 3 inches. So let me just cut it out here like so. Here, this is for the band. We are going for the base now. The first now we are going to do some measurements. So this first line now we have 2 inches here. We have another 2 inches here. The next one is 1.5. The next one 2 inches. The next one 1.5. The next one 2 inches. The next one 1.5. The next one 2 inches. The next one 1.5. Next one 2 inches and 2 inches. So we have about 7 2 inches and about 4 1.5. So the first 2 inches we have this one, first one here, we'll leave it behind. Then we come to this second one. This is the first 2 inches. Then we'll come to this second one here. We'll place it together. This is where it started from, and this is where it ended. We'll place it together like so. And you take your pin or go to your machine. You start sewing it down. So let us see it now that we have sewn this one down. Yeah, this is it. The next one is 1.5. We'll leave this 1.5 and we'll go to the next 2 inches. You see? And we'll start sewing again. You see? We'll leave the next 1.5. We'll go to the next 2 inches. And we'll begin to sew. We'll leave the next 1.5. We'll leave the next 1.5 and we'll go to the next 2 inches and we'll begin to sew again. We'll leave this 1.5 and we'll go to the next 2 inches. This is the last one. So we are sewing them straight down. You sew it straight down because now I'm just trying to show you illustration. That's why I'm here. So I will sew this one, I will sew this one, 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 making it 5. When I'm done sewing, I will back to show you what we are going to do next. But when I'm still there in the machine, I will be adding the band. So we are going to take the middle point here Also, we'll also go for the middle point of this one. We'll go to the middle point of it also. So here it is, and we will so we are going to sew it also from this end to the other end, and we'll do the same thing to this one. So when I'm done sewing, I'm going to show you I'm going to add our boning, and we are almost through with this cap. So after everything, here is the what we sew. This is the 2 inches we sew. This rough side will be the same part inside that was sewn. So this part that we sew will be outside. So we will start with the longest boning. We have 32, we have 29, we have 25, we have 21, and we have 13. So we'll start with the first one. Put them inside. Make sure it does not injure the material, the fabric. Just go quietly inside. Take the second one. Another thing I forgot to mention during this tutorial is that we need our candle glue gun for this tutorial. You machine and the glue gun. So I'm going to put that, plug that to get hot. This is the third one. Pick up the fourth one. It is 32, 29, 25. This is 21. Before we'll say 13 inches. So we are fixing in the 21 now. Now I told you about our candle glue gun, so we'll take it like so. We'll pick up the first one. Pick up the first one. You add your glue. Allow it to cool down. So we'll now put in the last one, the 13 inches. We allow it to for like 2 seconds or 5 seconds. After which we'll place it. We'll allow it to dry also. So I'll wait for them to dry well, then we'll continue. So now, before we start closing this part, joining these materials together, first of all, these parts that we have, you know, that we have the neat side like is neat, that the sewing is like, it's not this one that the sewing is out. This inside, we are going to join this head like this, and I'm going to sew. I'm going to sew to this end. I'm just going to cover this up here. That's what we are going to do now. I'm going to cover this up here. So from this end now, this part that is plain, this is our inside part, which is, I take it as a rough part, but it is a plain part. We are going to sew. So let me go and sew and be back. So we take it up like this. You can run a gather stitch on it now. So we are done with the gather stitch here. So the next thing for us to do now, then this is the rough part, our inside. Come outside now. Turn it like this. We will now start gathering. Make sure you gather everything. At this point that there is we joined it. Make sure you gather everything. Make sure you gather everything. That there is nothing remaining. Gather it well, oh. As it comes like this to the fullest. Huh? What do you do? You take up your needle and thread and you start tacking. Tack them together. Make sure you tack it very well. And see? Search if there is still anyone that you can drag. So when we are through with this one like this, once we are through with this one, you just try to do a running stitch here like so. Do a running stitch. When you get here, we look for where we joined it together. It has run, no? Okay, it's here. This is where we joined it together. So we'll start gathering again. We start gathering. Once you gather, as soon as you gather, make sure it's flat on the flat side. Once you gather it again, you start tacking. I'm going to be doing the remaining part of camera because of the space of the space in my phone is not that much. I won't be able to round up this cap if I finish all the different sections. I won't be able to round up this cap with on camera because I don't have much space on my phone. So I'm going to just do this one and I will stop here and I will go to the last. I might video the last part of it, the last one. I will video it also, and let me do the remaining one off camera. So the next part now, after I'm done with this one, is to tackle this place, this joining. You do a running stitch on it again, neatly. Oh, do it neatly. This parts. So when I'm through, I will join this part again. Join this one, remain with the last one, and I will be back. So this is the last part. We'll gather it again. First of all, tack this part. First of all, we'll tack here. When you are done with this, we'll start gathering it again. So when we are done with this one now, the next thing we'll do, come back here to this started. This is the band. Here is the band. We will now do our gather stitch here. Run a gather stitch like so. I'm taking about 1 inch out of it. This remaining part now, this part that is a bit rough, what we are going to do, we had 9 inches by 6 inches that we sewed like this. We turn it upside down, or you can form a rose and place on this plait like this. So I'm going to be using my candle glue gum to gum this on the heart, or this is what we are doing. We'll be gumming it on it like so. So now we are done with this. See, once you are adding your band, make sure your band is 20 inches. And we advise also, you might also use 30 inches for this first one. You can use 30 or the 32 inches. So we'll take up this piece of 9 inches by 6 inches that we sewed, and we turn it upside down. We'll place our glue on it. We want to cover this rough part. You can also do a rose flower and place on it. But this is what we'll be using. You see? Place it like so. Please, if you know you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click on the subscription button and subscribe to this YouTube channel to get more videos from us. Any updates we have, you're going to have it on your phone. And click on the notification icon to notify you whenever we have another new tutorial. We'll be having an auto gele class coming very soon, in like a week from now. And also make your comments on the comment section. If you have nothing to say, please just say thank you very much for this video. Just say thank you. Just a means of showing gratitude for this video that we took our time to be uploading here on our channel. And we love you so much for always returning back to watch our videos. And if you know this is your first time, please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are done covering it. Here it is. And we can also wear it as a beret. Here's the second way of wearing it. This is our beret, period band, beret, Trendy beret cap. Here it is. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of today's tutorial. We say we love you. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you next time. We love you. Bye.